So I do have the build with the 12700K or 12700KF in there. And everything's set up and going pretty well. It's working out pretty well, but that's not this video. No, we're going to talk about what's filming this. And best way to do that, take a road trip. However, it's raining outside, so yeah, we're going to have to wait a minute. Well, it's a mess outside, but that's okay because we're still going on a road trip. One of the main reasons why we're going to do it like this is because, well, we're going to see how this camera really works. I'm going to be showing this camera sort of side by side with the CX405 that I normally use. I could tell you what all the features are and what all the buttons do and all that stuff, but the best way to get a hold of or understand how the camera reacts and how the camera does and what it does is just watch some video, maybe even some pictures. All right, so the first stop in any road trip is going to Wawa. I will never drink all of that, but they always have great wraps and sandwiches and stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Upside down? Let's try it that way. Anyway, Wawa is always a great start. It's always a great place to start out, and sometimes on the way back, too. But anyway, here we go. Rain. Rain's a pain. Well, the weather sucked, and but we made it, so it's looking a little better outside, but not too bad. And obviously, I didn't drink all my drink. So, yeah, so continuing with the camera test. Oh, look at him, come on. Oh, that's where they're going through? That's where they're going through? Yep, right there. So my sister has chickens. She doesn't know she has chickens, but she's got chickens. So I'm about 3.5, 4 feet away, a little over a meter away from both of these cameras. And I try to equal these up as close as I could. Same height, same basic angle. They're sitting right beside each other. And the sound quality on each one. I'm doing, first we're going to look at the CX405. That's the Sony that is on my left. It's going to be as the camera's looking at me on the right-hand side. And now we're going to look at the other one, the ZV-1F, and the audio quality of that one. So once again, we're going to the older CX405, and then we're switching back to the 1F, and you get to hear the audio quality. Even if I put the video up at the same time, maybe a split screen or something, I will go back and forth and I will change the audio quality so you can see what the difference is from approximately 1 meter away. So as far as the camera is concerned, I have to say I like it. It's fairly lightweight. It weighs a little bit more than the 405 I was using. This is very, very lightweight. 60 frames per second in 1080p. 4K does 30 frames per second. It has several features up on the top, several buttons. I'm not going to go through and show everything. Basically, you have a background blurring button, which is pretty cool. The screen is articulated, so you can turn it around. You can set it where it comes on automatically if you pull the screen out, or turn it on and off. It does have a picture taking mode, which is a little bit confusing at first. The one with the red ring is for motion picture or for video, and up here where the telephoto is actually for snapping pictures. Does come with a cap. I can see myself losing this cap very quickly. That's the one downside. Audio, as you can tell, is pretty good. The light and the color and everything looks pretty good. It looks a little bit more, looks a little bit more saturated than the 405 does. I think we can tell that, the CX405. Both of them are Sony's. Both of them have the same type of lens. And I'm really, overall, very, very pleased. Once I figured out how to actually take pictures, it takes pictures better than my phone does. I think it's a 20 megapixel. And yeah, the screen is a touch screen, so that is pretty cool as well. It's very easy to navigate and very easy to figure out. What I have not figured out yet, I have figured out that you can use it with your phone. So it does have an app on here where you can connect it to your phone and use it as remote. I have not figured out yet how it goes with the handheld or the tripod, the media kit that came with it, or the vlog kit that came with it. I just haven't had a chance to play around with that enough.
for the price, $500 for the camera itself. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased. It is, from what I can see of the reviews and all, the step up from this, or now there's actually 2 steps up from this. Both of those cameras cost, say, $100 more or $150 more, and you're getting almost the same type of quality out of this camera. You know, I paid a $200-something for this with a kit with a bunch of accessories and all that stuff. More than happy to pay the $500 for this, and every bit is worth it. From here out, all the video and everything you'll see, besides doing the webcam here when I'm sitting at the desk, any of the support stuff, or I'm on the road, or if I'm doing something in the other room where I'm filming a PC, like the one I'm doing for Tom right now. It's a Lenovo, so if you're not already subscribed, stay tuned for that one. We're taking an old 6400. It's an Intel i5 6400. We're trying to breathe a little bit of life back into it. Regardless, this Sony is I'm pretty happy with it. ZV-1F. It's it's confusing. It's a tongue twister. You can't say that 3 times fast like you can a CX405. But you know what? For the picture quality and the ease of use, and how easy it is to pick up. It is just a regular battery, one of the regular Sony batteries, and the SD card is a full-size SD card. Comes with the media kit, but a 64 gig will fit in there. It's a full-size, not like the other camera that has a mini or a micro SD card. Pops in there really easy, and I'm very happy with it. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say past that. I'm not a very good camera reviewer because I don't know all the particulars. I can't tell you what the wide angle or the shutter speed or the AO or automatic or anything like that. I'm just using it. I just, show you guys what the video itself looks like. So, or the pictures themselves or something like that. The best way I can do that is show you how in the real world somebody like me might use it. I'm not going to, if I was or if I were more technically inclined on the video, on the picture, and all the function side, I would be a videographer, or I'd be, more of a professional than I am with 700 some odd subscribers on YouTube with PCs. So, yeah, that's what it is. Take a look at it. If you're in Best Buy or something like that, or websites, Amazon, just go perusing, look at comments and all that stuff. I think it's pretty highly rated, like 4.5 out of 5 most times. And I haven't heard really anything bad said about this camera yet. And getting it, the reviews is one of the reasons why I got it. Getting it, playing with it, getting to use it for a couple weeks and all that stuff, I can see why the reviews are high, because it is really easy to use. It's very intuitive. I do like the touch screen. I do like the fact that you can set it where it opens and closes, or turns on and off automatically when you open and close the back. The screen articulates so you can see when you're sitting in front of it. You can go ahead and see yourself. And just a lot of those little features that make it very easy for somebody that doesn't know a lot about cameras to use. And guess what? That's me. I mean, I used to really be into cameras, but that was more 35 millimeter on film. And this is a whole different ballgame now with digital. So, especially when you've got something that looks like a regular camera, but it films in 1080p at 60 frames per second, or 4K and 30. All my videos are 1080p. I will eventually go to 4K. I will experiment with a couple like that, but I don't have any 4K monitors or anything like that. My video card's only a 3060 Ti that I'm using right now, so it's not like I'm going to be pumping out a lot of 4K video. Maybe in the future, but at least I know I have a step when I do it. Anyway, I hope any of this was helpful to somebody. I hope you got something out of it and you enjoyed it, liked it, or thought about it. Or if you're sitting on the fence and just want the real world perspective of how a camera like this operates, maybe it helps. I don't know. So if you got anything out of the video at all, go ahead and throw a thumbs up on it if you don't mind. Leave me some comments. Leave me some kind of feedback, whether you like a camera like this or you even like me doing a review on a camera like this or anything that's not PC related. I was not going to do this review, and a few people have told me that, hey, look, I'm looking forward to it and see what you think. And so that's the reason why I did it, and that's the reason why it's going up today. Don't forget to visit me on the other socials. My tech blog at ThatPaulGuy.tech. My regular non-tech related blog on buymeacoffee.com. That's where you can also help and support the channel if you want to. $5 to buy me a coffee, I'd certainly appreciate it. But more than anything, if you're not already subscribed, please hit that button. Please hit the like. Those help more than anything. And it really is encouraging for me to keep trying to do something like this, especially on days or weeks where it gets a little hectic, and sometimes I need a little pick me up, or sometimes I need a little, a smile or a good word. And my regular viewers out there's several of them that are really good, making me feel better and giving me a thumbs up. So I really appreciate that, which leads me to my last thing. If you don't do anything else, be good to each other. Okay, be kind, smile, wave, hold the door open, say good morning, something, anything. It costs you absolutely nothing to be kind to somebody, but it could make somebody's whole day. It could make their whole week. You never know. It could be just the thing that brightens their day and leads into something better, and they might do it for somebody else. So, anyway, that is all I have for right now. Don't forget, I'm still working on other stuff, including Tom's Lenovo desktop. It's an M700 with that i5 6400. We're playing with that. It's a mess. We got to clean it out, and we're doing it. So that will be coming up pretty soon. But until then, folks, until I get myself into something else I got no business being in, I'll see you later.